Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again today with another 7 trades. Today's date is December the 17th. Just trading the flow of the market using my HA trigger system. HA stands for Heikin-Ashi. Removed the Japanese candlesticks, and I'm using these Heikin-Ashi candles. It's an advanced one. Love trading with it, as do millions of traders. Concept is quite easy to understand. Like red, we're selling, and of course blue, we're buying. Gets rid of a lot of the noise. I did 7 trades here. Most of them were pound, except for this Euro New Zealand. Now 2 of these were I put in a take a profit, and it happened after I turned off the computer. I knew that the trend was up on all the trades. I bought them. All the trades were a great way to trade. I teach this way to trade. Simple, easy concept you can learn in a week. It's not that difficult, using the moving average and the indicator down at the bottom. So just go through the pairs, starting with this pound dollar. Drag and drop it up. Now what I did was I waited for the pullback as I teach. It is a great way to trade, as I said. Now first blue candle was here, but I knew that my stop has to go on the other side of the goal line. Keep in mind that these pound pairs, you cannot put in a 20 pip stop, as many times you'll need 30 pips, 35 pips. And once you know that it's going up, a better entry would have been over here on this blue candle, but it could have just as easily went up right from here. And as you can see, the pound is still at the top up here. But I did take the trade. It was a slow moving day, but eventually I closed it out, looks like with 13 pips, and 13 pips on the pound dollar, paid $1,200. Once you know that the trend is established and it's up, as in this situation, then you just have to patiently wait for it to give you the pips. Let's move on to the pound Swiss. Take a look at that pair. We'll just drag and drop it up and see what happened on this pair. Same situation. I did take the trade on the blue candle. Could have easily went up from there, but it did one more cycle. And that's the way the market moves. It gives a push and a pullback, push and a pullback. But it went sideways, and it finally did a little bit of a bigger push back down, and then finally it gave the pips. Got in at this cursor. Now it did go against me, 30 pips. Remember, like I said, 20 pips will not hold, and once you establish that fact, because in theory you should go down to about here, which is at least 35 to 40 pips. And then I closed out the trade at this point, mainly because it was doing a pullback, struggling against the top over here, and I was basically happy with 10 pips, and 10 pips on the pound Swiss paid $1,243. Remember, you have to have trade management and money management in order, because without those two and a psychological proper mindset, in other words, if you're putting in a trade and it's going 20-30 pips against you, you should not be freaking out. As long as you know that the trend is either up or down, then you can take the trade. And it's very, very clear with the moving averages and the indicators down at the bottom. It's saying to buy, it's not saying to sell. Once you establish that fact, you can grab 10 to 30 pips and or more. As you can see, as we get later on into the other pairs here, it is more than 10 pips. Okay, let's move on to the pound CAD. Let's see what's happening here. drag and drop it up and see what happened here. Again, I did the same thing on a blue candle. I took the trade, and again it made another cycle, but very, very clear, you know, with the moving averages and the indicator telling me the trend is up. So you got to live through some of these cycles. I used to put in a tight stop, 20 pips, and many trades I would get kicked out, only to find out if I would have waited another hour or two, I would end up with a winning trade. Got in at this cursor, closed it out with 16 pips, and 16 pips on the pound CAD paid $1,257. Okay, let's move on to the next pair. There's 2 times here, one from last night, Asian, and this morning. This one is in the morning. Okay, let's run a check on this pound yen. On this first pound yen trade, drag and drop it up and see what happened here. Now this one here did definitely a much bigger cycle down, but I knew that the trend was up, and as I said, you have to just hang tight and wait. So got in at this cursor here, and I closed out at this with 14 pips, and 14 pips on the pound yen paid $1,357. Now on this particular trade, as I was managing it, I looked at the higher time frames, and it was telling me it was going up along with the indicators down at the bottom. So remember, these pound pairs, 20-30 pips sometimes is not enough. I learned that. I got tired of getting stopped out with a 20 pip stop, so now I manage the trade better, and I'm getting a lot more winning trades because of that. Let's try the next one right here. Let's see where I got in at. Now this particular one was done previously before. Went up to the 30-minute time frame, so you can see I took this trade yesterday at this point in time. I continued to do a cycle back down, went sideways, but the overall trend is nice and clear. It's going up. You can see on the goal line. So it did go against me approximately 37 pips. As I said, 20 pips many times will not hold on the pound pairs, and while I was sleeping, I put in a 20 pip target that I was happy with. Looks like it hit it, 21 pips, and those 20 pips paid me $1,935. Now this is an example of what I mean by you have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, and once you understand which way it's flowing, and there's only up or down, and or it could be going sideways, but doesn't go sideways forever. If you're down on the 15 minutes, most of the time I am, and every day it's moving either up or down. So let's see what's happening. The next pair is the Euro New Zealand. Let's see where I got in at this point. Now this particular trade was not a great way to trade. It doesn't qualify till way over here. So this is just a pullback. Obviously getting in back here, back to the goal line. But once I saw it, I knew right away there was lots of things indicating that it's going to go up. Took a while to go, maybe 2 hours, not a big deal. Took the trade here, went against me 8 pips, not a big deal. And of course, I know it went more, but I was looking at the totals, and when I'm happy, I just close the trade. Looks like 29 pips, and 29 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $2,003. Okay, the last pair we're looking at is the pound Swiss. We're back at this one again. And on this pound Swiss, we'll just drag and drop it up. Now this was yesterday around 10:30 in the morning. Took the trade, went mostly sideways, and while I was sleeping, it gave me my 20 pips. Now it did go against me about 28 pips, but I knew it was going to give me my 20 pips. There it is right there, 20 pips, and 20 pips on the pound Swiss paid $2,261. Now, to be honest with you, I did keep my eye on it right up until I finally saw that it hit using my laptop. Just kept an eye on it to make sure that it wasn't going to break the goal line. Because if it's going to break the goal line, then definitely you have to close the trade. So all in all, for a grand total of pips, today trades produced 122 pips, and 122 pips paid $11,367. Just wanted to point out again on this trade right here, it's a beautiful looking example of a great way to trade. Very, very clear, and that is how I know. Could have let the trade run all through the night and get up in the morning, and I could have grabbed another almost 40 pips more. If all the way to the top up there is actually 58 pips more. But anyhow, I usually only do 2 to 5 trades, and today I did 5 trades within the New York, and I did the other 2 from yesterday. So for the 24-hour period from here to here, it was 7 trades altogether. So if your system's not producing results like this on a daily basis, I suggest you get your hands on the a trigger system, which I do charge $250 for. Now let me point out the fact again, it's not necessarily the system. All my trigger systems give the same results. Once you learn how to trade market flow, this is the most important thing that you have to learn. And I teach in all of the videos exactly how the market is moving, and this is what you have to learn. And once you learn that, and then any system that you have or anybody has, once you learn how to trade, which pairs to trade, what time to trade, how the market is moving and flowing, then you're just going to trade that. Way too many traders are trading like at 2 in the afternoon. Not recommended. Very good tip for you is trade within the 1 to 3 hours when the session opens. That's why live trading rooms start around 7 or 8 in the morning. That is prime time for price movement. See, price is moving from here, London moving up. That's when you should be trading. Now this is an advanced Heikin-Ashi trigger system, has 3.5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your platform. MT4 works on MT4, not MT5. I get traders asking me, or they're saying, hey, I tried to put it on the MT5 and it's not working. You've got to use different indicators for MT5. And don't worry about the MT4. I've heard more than 10 or 15 years ago, MT4 is going to come to an end. It'll never come to an end because 85% of the traders who are using MT4 or MT5, they're using the MT4. So don't worry. It's good for another 10 or 20 years minimum. Who knows for sure, but if it does happen, then I will just build a system for MT5. And I'm not too worried about it. It's just indicators at the bottom and moving averages. Not a big deal. So, now it does come with 4 MT4 templates and 9 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. Comes with a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents. That's what you need, is a lot of education to succeed at trading the markets. I'm not going to go through everything in here. We're already at 15 minutes. But you can put it on pause. You see that I do a lot of teaching a lot of different ways to trade. And my favorite is a great way to trade. You're looking at it on the right side here, and that's why there's 42 training videos, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. Remember, every time you get a trigger system, it's the videos that you need, because something in there will click, and then all of a sudden you will start finding success. You can either pick up another 1 or 2 or more trigger systems. I recommend the ones that I built this year, my top 4, and there will be coming soon 1 more, so it'll be at my top 5 trigger systems. Some people have to buy 3 to 5 trigger systems before the light bulb goes off. Me personally, I had to buy 700 systems because nobody told me about the flow of the market. I had to learn that all by myself. I could not understand, after hundreds and hundreds of systems, why I was always struggling. But market flow, once you understand that, then all the systems will work. So you might have to buy 4 or 5 trigger systems before the light bulb will go off. Me, it took 8 years and 700 systems. But nobody ever said once market flow, and that's where I was struggling. So, and stay away from systems that just give a pop-up arrow. Oh, buy. You know what I mean? Buy here. Then all of a sudden it drops 50 pips. You see what I mean? You know, buy with a target 1, 2, and 3, and put your stop wherever. Those kind of systems are extremely lagging, and don't waste your money on it. You know, you must wait for the flow of the market, like on the pullbacks, like here, 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 and here. And then you can grab some pips. This is exactly what I teach in the videos, especially the videos that I made in the past year. Flow of the market, you have to learn that. So if you have any questions at all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. Shoot me an email if you live too far. Remember, there's an underscore right here. I made it. I really do prefer Skype because we can use screen sharing. All you got to do is click on this link. Then we'll be connected. And through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session and answer your questions. So over the course of many years, I've been building trigger systems. All you got to do is click on this link and you'll see 28 screenshots. So that just about wraps up this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And that will encourage me to keep doing these videos. So until the next trade, good luck with your trading. We'll see you in the next video, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe, okay?